Welcome back. Pretty sure the heater just turned on and that's not.
Here is Spotify.
I'm going to do my everyday makeup routine, I guess. This is basically what I do when I go to school and work sometimes. So I'm gonna start by saying I'm not, a beauty guru. I'm not a beauty, I don't do makeup stuff. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm not that good at makeup. I know that. And if I do something wrong or I do something that's not acceptable to makeup people, you're gonna have to get over it because this is just how I do my makeup, okay? I use this mirror a lot when I do my makeup. I got this new foundation. It's the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I definitely got the wrong shade. It's definitely 2 shades too dark for me, and I know that. So you don't need to comment on that because I know. First thing that I do is I put primer on. I use this sample-sized Wet n Wild Face Primer Matte Primer. I put it on my finger. I rub it in to my cheeks and my skin. Now my primer is done. I'm going to let it dry a little bit, let it sit a little bit. I always have to put my hair back when I start my makeup. I'm just going to throw it in a bun and pull out some hair so I don't look like a complete little boy. I'm going to start with just like one pump, and then I use this beauty blender. It's a Morphe beauty blender. I got it from Ulta. But I'm going to start by just putting it on my forehead and like between my eyebrows. When I used to do my makeup, I used to do my eyebrows before anything, and there was always like a white line around my eyebrows or between my eyebrows, and I'm trying to find ways to avoid doing that. So now I just have foundation on my forehead, and then for my eyebrows I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade medium brown. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know what's going on outside, but it's loud and it's annoying me. Sometimes I have to restart an eyebrow or both if they don't cooperate with me. I usually just start with lining the bottom and then lining the top. I just fill it in. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side and then I'm gonna fix them. Dallas. Oh. Now that that's done, I go in with this flat brush thing, and then I dip it into the leftover foundation I have on my hand from doing my forehead, and then I just clean it up. And after that's done, I go in with this like blending brush and I blend it out. They are thicker than I normally like them, but I don't feel like starting it over, so I'm going to stick with that. I go back with the leftover foundation and I put it over my eyes. My dark circles like to go around my entire eyeball. You see the difference? Like, I actually am getting ready to go somewhere right now too, so I'm not just oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm not just doing my makeup for no reason. I'm going to work, so. And then I go in with my translucent setting powder, and then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender with the powder and then put it over my eye. If I wanted to do like eyeshadow or something, this is the time I would do it, but I don't feel like doing that today. But I will put on my mascara right now. The mascara I use is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original Mascara. Okay, mascara's done. I don't usually put any on my bottom lashes. My mascara and eyeliner usually always smear on the bottom of my eyes anyway, and I don't feel like making that more possible for it to happen if it decides to not happen. But then if I put mascara on my bottom lashes, then it will do it then when it wasn't going to do it before, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't do that. Anyway, now I'm going to put foundation on the rest of my face. So I take this side of the beauty blender. I usually just start from down here. And like I said before, I know this is not my shade. This is probably my favorite part about doing my makeup because do you see the difference? For my nose, I take this side again and I just use that to do my nose. And then after I have the majority of my nose covered, I'll take a little bit more, but I'll just like go in the crease of my nose and just put even more there. And then I'll take a little bit more I'll put more under my eyes. And like I said, if you do things differently, or if whatever I'm doing is not accurate or whatever, leave it alone. The concealer I use is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade medium. I don't know if this is still my shade. I just put literally dots. I put the tiniest amount because it's so thick. I really don't need a lot there. I'll go back with my setting powder and I'll just literally put it all over my face. I don't like to bake. It takes too long and I'm too impatient for that. So I literally just press it into my skin. The next thing I do is I take my blush. I use the ColourPop blush. This is what the bag looks like. I'm not sure which word on this is the shade. And I put some on my finger. I like to use a good amount too. I just dab it and I try to just blend it with my finger. Same thing, do the other side. My favorite part, I like to put it on my nose because I like to look like Rudolph. Now that my blush is finished, this side's not blended very well and it looks like there's more on this side than there is on this side, which usually happens quite often. The last thing I do is highlighter. I use the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop, and with this fan brush I just slap it right on there, and then I do it to the other side and I put that brush away, and then I take this and I dab a little bit on there, and then I do like a dot on my nose, and then I do a line with kind of like an exclamation point. Now my hands are all nasty and disgusting. Then I'll take a makeup wipe. Well, first I'll clean my hands because they're really gross and there's makeup all over them. And then I'll take the makeup wipe and take off all of the residue. Just from doing that, it looks like I have something on my lips. Then I like to use the Burt's Bees lip tint chapstick thing, and then I try to get it open. It takes a second. Okay. Just add a little bit more color. Now I'm done. That is all I have today. This is my everyday makeup routine. Okay, bye.